and punters. Wanganui race 1, ready. And racing, jumping ball the inside. Cedric Baxter will go straight the lead now from Google It, going out after it. Now on the inside, Nero Harker looks to get into its work. Out wide here now, we've got Waldo Baxter tracking through now. Ricky's Rebel and into the fray. Wide on the track, Little Vampire, and getting back now is Good Time. How do they go for home? Nero Harker takes a narrow lead the inside. Waldo Baxter tries hard. Nero Baxter, Waldo Baxter. Then we go back to then on crossing. Nero Harker, Waldo Baxter got this. Then we go back to Cedric Baxter. And just on the inside of that to into the fray, making ground there with the Ricky's Rebel. Go, ready. And racing a bit slow there, Dirty Minds, but now looks to recover, getting to the front now, Little Profit, and now driving around the outside, Go Max, and now getting a run up on the inside is Hermione Baxter. White here now with Homebush Haven. They've got away now on Little Profit, back in the field to Little Angel, Sniffer Brandy. Dirty Minds has got back with Jenka Baxter. They go for home, up along the inside, Hermione Baxter. Hermione Baxter will get this okay from Homebush Haven. Very close here for third. We've got there Little Profit in a photo with Go Max, a good run. Then we go back to Johnny Angel, just in behind here on crossing. We would have had Sniff of Brandy, Jenka Baxter, and just up ahead of them, Dirty Minds just didn't get it right at the start. Ready. And racing a little bit slow there, Wallace Ladd, and jumping best on the inside here now is Good Time Kate, but there goes Cougar Alert and Wallace Ladd showing very good speed now to go up 1-2. Getting into third now is Just Like Prince, 3 or 4 back. Here we go to Homebush Titan, just on the outside to Good Time Kate, and a break back to Applause. They charge down the back, and Cougar Alert says catch me if you can to the favourite. Wallace Ladd just up on the outside looking to level. Just Like Prince going a big race in behind them, fresh up, and break back in the field now. Good Time Kate to heads the rest. They go for home at centre track here. Wallace Ladd trying hard the inside now, Cougar Alert, but Wallace Ladd will get this from Cougar Alert. Then we go here to Just Like Prince. That was a huge run. Break back in the field here on crossing would have been Applause, and it never got into it there, and nor did Good Time Kate and Homebush Titan. And racing or a bit slow there was Vinnie Baxter, got back and showing good speed out wide now. Opehu Tiger and Opehu Fly looking to get a run through now though is Goman, and he's going to go to the lead out wide. Dark Fairy Tales just in behind now was Opehu Tiger into Cut Steep. Back here we go to Homebush Pepper, back in the field Vinnie Baxter, Kalani Baxter, they go for home though, and Gomanini will get this nicely from Opehu Fly. Then we go here to Cut Steep, Dark Fairy Tales, then on crossing there to Homebush Pepper. Now Kalani Baxter was back now looking for the favourite. Vinnie Baxter was also back there, and your favourite, or one of the favourites anyway, Sutro Sherry there, back there in the last 3 or 4. Set to go, ready. And racing into Jumping Will the inside here is Calmbrook, but there goes Boston Blaze to head it off, and coming around the outside Genia Harker and all the Coco looking to get into the race. Just in behind Homebush, Verona, Calamity Sue, wide here to She's a Falling's got back, and also getting back all too hard, and Calmbrook they go for home. Boston Blaze with a good break though. Boston Blaze will get this from Genia Harker, then we go to Homebush, Verona, just in behind all the Coco, not a bad run. Then on crossing here we would have had out wide to Calamity Sue there with the She's a Falling just up ahead of them. Just with them was all too hard. I did call that one earlier. And Calmbrook, the other one back there on the last 2 or 3. To go, ready. And racing into Jumping Will the inside there is No Romeo along there with Charlie's Power. Now looking to come out after now is Ramessi. Out wide ahead on the track now is Offensive, and also trying to get into the race even wider now is Offensive, charging into it. Back here we go to Subsilentio. Back in the field also Charlie's Power's got a shuffle with another pizza. They go for home and Offensive. Offensive will get this from No Romeo. Then we go to Subsilentio. Ramessi not too far away. Then on crossing here we would have had the inside another pizza. Followed up there by Reba Lauder, Petra Harker, and Charlie's Power after making a good beginning has dropped away to the last. Ready. And racing and Jumping Will the inside. Maddie Brand's going to go straight to the front from Hilton Friday. And now coming into the race now with Smirnoff. A break back in the field now to Deaf Star. Wide here on the track is Boot the Cash. Back in the field now to Tanny Bryn. Also getting back is Choc D Yellis. And Homebush Alex at the back of the field. They go for home. Maddie Brand in front, trying hard. There is Smirnoff. Maddie Brand, Smirnoff out wide in the photo with Hilton Friday and Deaf Star. That's very close between them two. Then on crossing here to Boot the Cash. Back here we go to Choc D Yellis. Tanny Bryn got back, and Homebush Alex also back towards the tail. Set to go, ready. And racing and Stepping Will mid-track and coming across Homebush Noss along there with Figlear, and now looking to drive up in between runners now is Duchess Queen, but finding plenty of trouble Duchess Queen, and getting back in the field now is 10.1, so let's get back to the leader Figlear. Figlear away by 2 or 3 on Sydenham Opal, gets a second. Then we go to K-Road, 2 or 3 back to Thrilling Cloud, trying to scout round the outside now is Thrilling Ava, going ahead of it Duchess Queen. Back here we go to 10.1, and also Homebush Noss, they run to the corner. In front still Figlear, the inside Sydenham Opal's coming hard, and right down the outside is K-Road, 2 to 1, they hit it. Sydenham Opal will get this okay there from K-Road. Very close up here we had coming through there. Thrilling Ava ahead of Figlear, just weakening on its run. Then on crossing here to Thrilling Cloud was back. Duchess Queen found a bit of trouble today. And also back towards the tail we would have had 10.1 was back with Homebush Noss. Bunny there, ready. And racing and Stepping Will the inside here is She's a Terror along there with Chevy Impala going up out after it. Now looking to get a run up on the inside now is Charm. Between runners now is My Little Elizabeth now getting through to third. Out wide here we go to Bad Week looking to swoop. A couple back to come on. Mickey also back in the field now. We've got Gucci Rush and Madam Ice. They charge down the back. She's a Terror travels well. A couple now on My Little Elizabeth going a good race just in behind. Back in the field now we've got Charm, and also running on now is Bad Week. They go for home. She's a Terror the inside about to be claimed the outside. My Little Lucifer And my little Lucifer will get this okay from Charm. Then we go here to She's a Terror, Bad Week. In a photo, then we go back here to Madam Ice, break back in the field too, but Come On Mickey, Gucci Rush, and also back there in the last 2 or 3 we would have had the other one there, Madam Ice. Clever, ready, and racing and jump well enough, 2 out wide, really clever, but it hasn't crossed them. Going forward in centre track now was I'm a Catch. Now really clever, gets around the outside to go and head it off. They get right away. Getting into third now was OP Bossman. Just in behind we go to Opara Romeo. Then we go back to Suso Socks out wide here to Mr. Darcy. 2 or 3 back to Tipa Rita, Tui Tecker, and out the back Some Jeans across the top they come. Really clever, gets out in front by 4 or 5 on I'm a Catch, holding down second at this stage. Coming out after that though was OP Bossman. Break back to Mr. Darcy, but up they come. It's all really clever. Gets there easily from I'm a Catch. Then we go here to OP Bossman. Great line up here for third. The fourth, rather, this is very close. Tipa Rita, Tui Tecker was charging through in a photo there with Mr. Darcy. That could go either way. Back here to Suso Socks didn't show up. And also back there in the last couple, Opara Romeo and Some Jeans. Up there, ready. And racing and pinging out centre track here now. It's here along there with the inside now. Jagar looking to push up on the inside and trying to get around them. We'll get through the inside now to Masolix. Wide here we go now to Homebush Crash. Just going ahead of that now is Miss McFly back in the field too. Cosmic Sally, My Bad Johnny, and Homebush Crude, and they go for home. And Jagar up on the inside gets us from Masonics. Then we go to here, a nice run. Then on crossing here, bit of a line up for fourth. We had Homebush Crash there with Miss McFly. Not too far away there, My Bad Johnny, and back towards the tail. There we would have had Homebush Cruden was back along there with the Cosmic Sally. And racing a bit slow there, their favourite Pops and Tags, and jumping well out wide now was Show and Baby along there with Corborn Banksy. Trying to get a run through now was Lost and Light. Now Pops and Tags gets into its work around the outside. Back here we go to Working Gay Thorley, and out the back now was Homebush Rick and Spot on Maggie. They go for home. Corborn Banksy in front, out wide coming hard now with the Show and Baby in the inside there. 2 Pops and Tags, but down to the line Corborn Banksy will get the second. Very close between Show and Baby, Pops and Tags, Show and Baby, and not too far away there on crossing we would have had Lost and Light. Gay Thorley was up there, and also just up with them, Show and Baby just up with ahead of them, and also back towards the tail, working. And racing, flying out the inside, Opawa, and along there with out wide Blue Rush charging up, and now going with that is Homebush NB. Just in behind now, getting around them, Flayosk and also Belcado, a couple back. Here we go to Mrs. Bouquet. Also getting back is Exact Master, and Galamain Gus gets back. They go for home. It's a real charge, and up along the inside, Flayos out wide here. Belcado, Flayos. Then we go to Opawa, and then just in behind Blue Rush. Not too far away, Mrs. Bouquet. Exact Master was back, and also back there on the last couple, Galamain Gus. And just up ahead of that on crossing there we would have had Exact Master was midfield. And racing and jumping well out wide here is Pandemonium. Pause along there with the inside. Sydenham Bubbles pushing up and out. Tracking through now is Opawa Jen. Just on the outside to another stone. Getting a rails run now. We've got Red Hot Dutch. Back here we go to Rebel Joe. Judy in Disguise. And out the back now is Sedgebook Glory. They go for home. The inside Sydenham Bubbles claimed by Opawa Jen. Opawa Jen, Sydenham Bubbles. Then we go here to Pandemonium Pause. Then on crossing here, Red Hot Dutch back in the field to Rebel Joe. And also back there we would have had another stone, Judy in Disguise and Sedgebook Glory. And racing and stepping well centre track here is Nina Be Good along there without wide now, trying to charge for our Monkey Queen, pushing up the reserve dog Faster Man. Oh, a bit of trouble there going out. Faster Man taking out with it there Rebel City. Also getting back is Homebush Diamond. Back in the field, Nina Be Good after that good beginning in Sedgebook. That away goes Monkey Queen. Monkey Queen easily from Miss Sarah. Then we go to Homebush Diamond, Nina Be Good. Then on crossing Sedgebook, a bit of trouble here. Rebel City got pushed out wide from Faster Man.